Straight out of Terrell, Texas, Rhythm and Roses right here on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
Wubba.
What the hell is Wubba? It's Wobble.
Working on being awesome.
This is the Chris Top program.
Yeah!
It's Wobba.
Bruh. What the hell is wrong with you?
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a black rap back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove along here, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the hell are you doing, world?
Sup, everybody.
Dude, this is the 5th show.
It kind of flew by. Like, I'm a little surprised it's the 5th show.
Yeah, it just goes by quick. But we got some stuff to do.
We do. We got stuff.
Afterwards.
Things to do.
Yeah, and I'm planning on, you got to get a haircut, and then we've got to do some light Christmas shopping. Mm-hmm. You do.
I do.
Yeah. I'm going to go get one of those antennas where you can pick up digital television, because I think we're going to cut the cord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try getting rid of the DirecTV. So I'm planning an hour block tomorrow to be on the phone with them.
It went from half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, well, I figured, the time that it'll take me to actually talk to a real person and to talk them into letting me cancel.
Yeah.
And all that.
Because, of course, they're going to be like, you can buy this.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of spending $90 a month on something that we don't use. I mean, we watch a lot of shows, but we don't need all those channels.
No, we really don't.
This is our plan in case you want to do it too. And I've done some research. I think we're going to go with what do we have? We have Netflix. We're going to stick with the Netflix. We're going to get the antenna for our local digital channels, and then somebody told me something about a Fire Stick. Do we have a smart TV? Do you even know?
I don't think we do. I think it's just a normal TV.
Okay, I'll double check, because if it's got one of those little USB ports on it, we can do the Fire Stick, and then that'll allow us to watch stuff off of our phone apps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I mean, like, we have the couple of like network apps on the phone that we can watch, and then YouTube and stuff like that. So
we can already watch YouTube on the TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of Xbox.
That's true. But anyway, we're for sure going to get the antenna, and we've got Netflix, and I think that's all we're really going to need. And as far as Walking Dead goes, I think for the whole season on Netflix, or on the Xbox, whatever it is, it's like $40 for the whole season. Mm-hmm. But even with that, I mean, that's one time $40 instead of $90 a month.
Right.
So I think and Netflix is like $10 or $11 because we got the premium package, whatever that means. Yeah. So instead of spending $90 a month, we'll be spending, if you average it out, $12 or $13 a month for everything. So I'm pretty happy with that deal.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, because I get a little butthurt every time I see the $90 deduction in the checking account. I'm like, oh.
And I mean, I've wanted Netflix anyway, so.
Yeah, cool. So we'll try it out, and we'll let you guys know how it works. But I went cableless for several years, and it didn't really bother me. But there are shows that I really enjoy watching now. So, I mean, we have to, I guess,
I've already been using the Netflix. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, so
gotta catch up on some Supernatural. I'm like,
the only thing about cable that I'm going to miss is the convenience, because it's always there, and there's always something that we've recorded on the DVR that we can watch. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how the adjustment goes, but I don't think it's going to be too bad.
Yeah, I think it's going to be cool because, I mean, eventually, we'll discover new shows, too, that we like.
Yeah, and Netflix has got a ton of shows.
I feel like, to be honest, like, I'm not going to really watch Supergirl anymore after this because it's like, unless they do a crossover, I'm probably not going to watch very much Supergirl or Legends anymore.
Yeah, because Supergirl just got way too political, and Legends is just, there's too much BS to call in it.
Yeah, and I'm not as interested in them.
Yeah. But we love Flash, Walking Dead, Gotham, Survivors, mainly your show, but and then Timeless is a new one that we love.
Oh, I couldn't stop thinking about Timeless yesterday. When a show gets me like that to where I cannot stop thinking about it, that you're on the fast track to being one of my faves.
Yeah, and Frequency's another good one, too.
Yes, Frequency.
Yeah, so we have our favorite shows.
We're going to have some binge watching to do tonight.
We got to watch everything before we cancel the cable that we've got recorded tonight, so that should be fun. We've got Survivor and Legends, and
we'll have to get some like popcorn or something.
You will do something. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so we'll figure something out. But
I don't think you've even eaten today.
I've had several scoops of peanut butter.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I like you'll notice like different spoons in the sink after each show. Yeah, I don't want to use the same spoon because I'm not, I've got a cold and I know how you are. So I use a different spoon every time.
I keep him at an arm's length right now.
Yes. I get no affection from her right now whatsoever.
No.
But I would be the same way. I mean, if you were sick, we don't want to get each other sick. So I get it. But I think I'm on the road to recovery now. I feel good. I'm just a little congested. Mm-hmm. So I'll survive. Rythm and Roses coming up next on the shoe.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com.
Hi there, it's me again, extremely depressed Christmas guy. I wanted to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and maybe give a little bit of advice on some great banter ideas around the water cooler at work, maybe during the Christmas party. Here's a great conversation piece. When everybody starts showing off those ugly Christmas sweaters and they've obviously had too much eggnog, just bring up the fact that Christmas is the time of the year when the suicide rate is at its highest. Okay, well, I gotta go. I was gonna watch Jingle All the Way with my dad, but he called and told me he couldn't make it. I have to tend to the fungus on my foot anyway. It's way out of control. I'm doing the best that I can. See ya.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program. Rythm and Roses limo has not pulled up yet, so we're going to go ahead and play one of their songs. We're going to play He Was a Soldier first, and hopefully we'll get them on, then we'll talk about that when we come back. But this is Rythm and Roses right here on the Chris Top program.
He was only 17 when he joined. He thought it would be fun. He was the type of kid who liked to play with guns. He had been in trouble at home and school most of his life, and this was finally his excuse to go out and fight. training was harder than he thought it would be. There were lots of rules and he got very little sleep. But when he held his baby niece, his outlook was new. He believed in the importance of what he had to do. He was a soldier, he was a friend, a man who swore to protect our freedom in some foreign land. He knew the risk of his job and he wasn't afraid to fight to keep our country safe so we can sleep in peace at night. He was a soldier. Everyone was worried and he was ready to go. He called the day before and said he'd soon be home. But on his last mission, something didn't go right. The man at the door said he put up one heck of a fight. He was a he was a friend, a man who swore to protect our freedom in some foreign land. He knew the risk of his job and he wasn't afraid to fight to keep our country safe so we can sleep in peace at night. He was a soldier. Thousands of people came from miles around to honor the soldier who laid his life down. And the general handed his mother the folded up flag, and with tears in his eyes, this is what he said. He was a soldier, he was a friend, a man who swore to protect our freedom in some foreign land. He served his country well and he died for what was right. So hold your head up high and keep his memory bright. 'Cause he was a soldier.
He was a soldier, Rythm and Roses, and I think we're about to get them on the show, but it looks like we're going to be able to get them here. Let me try to give them a call real quick.
You hear the limousine honking?
Yes, the limo is about to pull up, I do believe. So let's see if we can get them.
In here. Abby's still sitting beside you.
Yeah, well, she left and came back.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we figured it out.
Yay!
Hey there.
That was so stressful for me.
Oh, don't get stressed out. You guys are doing good. So we've got Jennifer and Justin.
Yes.
Rythm and Roses on. Now, I just played. We had a little trouble getting you, so I went ahead and played He Was a Soldier. And I want to be delicate with this because I know that song, Jennifer, has a really special place in your heart.
Yes, it really does. We wrote that song about my brother who we lost in Iraq.
Mm-hmm. So how difficult was that? Is that really hard for you to perform that live, or how do you even make it through it?
I don't think it's hard for me. Of course, people say I have emotional constipation, but it depends on where we're singing it, really. We're singing it for a lot of veterans and Gold Star events and at military bases. Other people start crying.
Sure.
So it's just one of those things.
Okay, well, I had to ask about it. I read all that stuff in your bio, and I thought, man, she's got some guts to be able to write a song like that and sing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when it's so personal like that. Okay, now we've got you both on, and so you guys are married, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So how long have you been married?
The enthusiasm in his voice.
Is he going to be in trouble after the show now, or?
The doghouse.
2008.
So how long have you been together?
Since 2008.
2008. Has it been 16 or 8 years of bliss?
Oh yes.
Every moment.
Every waking moment is just.
Every waking moment, I remind him of how lucky he is.
Now, how did you guys meet in the industry?
Yeah, actually, kind of. Jennifer had a show at my little brother's school.
Okay.
And my mom actually sings and writes as well. And my mom got to talking to Jennifer and then called me and made me come up to play for my mom at the time.
At the time, she's not his mother anymore.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wait, what?
It depends on the day. You never know.
Right.
Much like for marriage.
So mom's a little matchmaker then.
Well, she was to an extent.
Don't ever tell her that.
Now, do you guys write everything yourself and put it all together yourself, or do you co-write with anybody?
We write with my mom actually a lot. So my mom actually used to even sing with us. She moved farther away, and it just got too hard.
And it was nothing to do with the fact that we were related at all. She moved away of her own choice.
So who wears the pants in the relationship? I've got to ask that.
Oh, I would say I have to. So.
Now, do you let him say that, or is that true?
He can say whatever he wants.
But reality.
Just say whatever he wants. He has a much stronger personality. See, here's the funny thing about people who get married is that they don't have anything in common as far as communication. So he has a very aggressive family, very aggressive personality. They are happy yelling at you, and then they get over it, and they talk about something else. Now, my family can be passive-aggressive for years.
Oh, wow, yeah.
About the one thing that you sounded in a tone over the phone that one day when you said goodbye.
That sounds like my family.
So he can say what he wants, and I can passive-aggressively accept it.
It's like you're hoarding in all this bad stuff, and then one day you're just gonna explode.
Just gonna blow up, yeah.
And he won't even see it coming.
I'm that scary kid in school, so you got to know.
Yeah, better run.
I think I'd rather get yelled at right then and there, and just get it out of the way and get it done with and move on.
That's how my family is. We pretty much will get on each other's nerves, and we'll have this big explosion, and then 20 minutes later, we're good.
Everything's good to go.
And I'm still standing there in shock and horror, wondering what just happened and why are they touching me? Is there a knife in their hand? I don't understand.
So what do you guys do? Whose house are you going to for Christmas? Are you just going to stay home and lock the door?
We always stay home for Christmas on actual Christmas Day. We go to my parents on Christmas Eve, and then Jennifer's parents come over on Christmas Day.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
We don't like to leave the house if we can help it.
Is it because you feel safer there with the families?
I don't know that I feel safer. I don't have to put on pants.
Yeah, I don't ever wear pants when I'm broadcasting. It's great. Yeah.
I know. I was like, this is Skype. Does this mean I have to get dressed for this?
No, you don't have to. See, it's still considered radio to me. So we haven't got that fancy yet where we do the video stuff. We do that sometimes with live interviews, but usually when we're doing the Skype thing, it's just strictly audio.
Audio,
yeah. It's just it's kind of fun for me.
That's how
to do that.
It's radio, you know?
Yeah. Even if it was on Skype, I could probably still leave my pants off because I'm sitting down at a desk.
No one sees.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to see me or not, so I am currently not wearing pants, but it's just from head up, so we're good.
We're good. It's golden. Okay, so we've got 3 songs, and I want to make sure we play all of those before we run out of time because it'll go by quick. Well, we've already played He Was a Soldier, and the next one on my list, it's called The Recipe. Now, who wrote this?
Well, Justin and myself and his mom all wrote that song together. So it was a group effort.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about it. Give me some insight on it.
Well, the song we kind of wrote on this one it's actually kind of looking at, we have 4 daughters. And so the song is actually kind of giving a recipe for what to look for in a guy. And from a positive side, rather than always hearing the negatives of what you don't want.
Sure. Okay, and that's I think something that's relatable and good for anybody to hear. Any parent. So does it drive you crazy having 4 daughters?
Oh, I have to listen to a lot of Disney music.
Now, how old's the oldest one?
The oldest is 9. The youngest is 10 months.
Oh, my goodness. So both y'all stay busy, I bet.
Yes.
We're busy people.
Yeah. So as they get older, are you dreading driver's licenses and prom and stuff like that, or are you not even thinking about that right now?
Oh, I already informed Jennifer that when the first one turns about 13, I think we're just going to move into the Alaskan wilderness. I don't have to worry about it. And plus, even if a boy comes around out there, I could probably just bury him in the backyard. And nobody would know.
No one would be any
the words of a dad with 4 daughters. Oh, my goodness.
We want to keep them as socially awkward as possible so that we never even have to worry about it.
That's how you do it. Justin, I'm going to call you up in about 10 years and just say, man, are you doing okay? Okay, this one's called The Recipe. If you just tuned in, we're talking to Rhythm and Roses on the show. And if you missed He Was a Soldier, make sure you go back and listen to that later on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spreaker, all those places. There's like 30 other ones, and I forget, and I apologize, but I can't name them all off. But thank you guys for listening. This is called The Recipe, Rhythm and Roses on the Chris Top program.
First time I saw him, he was squatted down playing with my little brother, trying to get me out of my seat. And that impressed my mother. And on our first date, when he opened all the doors for me, and then he left with a sweet kiss on my cheek. Oh, you could say that it was love at first sight, but it was what was on the inside that impressed me. If he likes children and dancing in the rain, if he loves his mama but thinks his dad's a little insane, if he fought for his country to make sure that it stays free, well, that's a recipe. If you ask me for the one you want to keep. I asked my mama just the other day, how'd you know it was Daddy? Did he sweep you off your feet? Have you always been happy? And she told me we all have to deal with hard times, but the right one is worth the fight. And there'll be moments when you want to give up, and that's when you need a good recipe. If he visits his grandpa instead of hanging with his friends, recipe. If you ask me, we give our kids so many don'ts, they shake their heads in defeat. So here's a list of do's and a simple recipe. If he likes children and dancing in the rain, if he loves his mama but thinks his dad's a little insane, if he'd fight for his country to make sure that it stays free, well, that's a recipe. If he visits his grandpa instead of hanging with his friends, if he knows God's love is a love that never ends, if he tries hard to be the best man he can be, well, that's a recipe. If you ask me for the one you want to keep, the one you want to keep.
I freaking love you guys. That's a beautiful song.
It is.
Absolutely beautiful. If your daughters came up to you and said, Mom, Dad, we really want to start singing and playing musical instruments, what kind of advice would you give them, or would you let them go down that road?
Oh, well, they already kind of are, actually, at the moment. We have one that plays the violin, and then another one, our 7-year-old. She's 8. 8 now, I guess. And she is actually, she's an amazing singer for her age. We did a show at the
downtown
Old
Dallas
City Park in Dallas for Christmas the other day, and she got up, and there wasn't a whole lot of people sitting around because it was cold.
And it was just us singing.
And she got up, and I swear by the time she stopped singing, there was probably 200 people standing around.
Wow. I know. I was like, quick, kid, get off the stage. Mommy's got an audience.
Use your kids to get the people over there.
I'll call you back
up. That's shady, guys.
So y'all would be happy if they decided to follow that career?
Well, I mean, Justin and I, this is what we do. So, I mean, it would be nice if our kids did something else so that they could support us.
Yep. But, that would be my train of thought as well.
I know. I was like, I need somebody to do something to take care of Mommy and Daddy.
Well, you've got several years to manipulate them as much as you can.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, whatever they want to do, as long as they're living life the right way, we'll be supportive. So
Good. Now, what would be Rhythm and Rose's definition of success?
Oh, that's deep. That's. I didn't know I had to be smart. I would say if we could just touch somebody's life with our songs, even if it's just each other, then I think that's successful. If you just do what you love and do it to the best of your ability, then and you're able to provide for your family while doing so, I think that's pretty good. Now, you know, we've written songs, and I've had someone email me over a song that we did years ago and say, hey, I just want to let you know that this song touched me. And that may be the only person who ever liked the song, but I'd say that's success.
Sure, and I love your humble approach to that and your sincerity with that. I'd give you a hug if you were here if Justin was cool with it. But no, that's great, and I hear all kinds of different things from, you know, touching lives to, you know, just hearing your song for the first time on the jukebox or driving by somebody and hearing your song on their radio would be really cool.
And lots of money.
Yes. What would be your dream venue to play? Would it be in Nashville or would it be some other? Because I know you guys are in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are. I mean, I think that we have to say the Grand Ole Opry.
You don't have to.
I think we should.
Okay.
I think we should say that, and some fantastic place where fantastic people play.
And we've actually got to play a lot of places in Nashville. We normally take a few trips there a year, so we've kind of got to fill some of those dreams up and going, and we've even left out and got some backstage passes at the Grand Ole Opry and got to meet people and all kinds of stuff.
Now, they didn't let us sing, but we were able to, touch the other singers. So they didn't ask for it.
You didn't get arrested, did you?
You were just like, touch.
It's a couple of restraining orders that I think...
It was worth it, though, I guess. So
all the restraining orders. Yahoo!
So when you hit that pinnacle of your success and you're singing at the Ryman or the Grand Ole Opry or LP Field, I need you guys to make us a promise.
Sure.
Okay. So when you are at that height of your success, we would love to have some backstage passes of our own.
Okay.
Is that so? It's a done deal. You know this is recorded, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it's too hard because they let us back there.
So and we're not high maintenance. Just throw us in the green room and we'll eat whatever you've got.
Okay.
And chill.
Yeah.
We'll just chill out.
We'll just chill
like a couple of bouses.
Yes. Be fed grapes. Be chilling with our sunglasses.
We'll bring our own food if we have to. We just want to hang out in the green because that would make us look really cool.
Some bologna in my purse.
Hey, whatever.
Whatever it takes at this point.
Yeah. What's that new song? I still like bologna and white bread. So I could do that.
Never heard of that song.
Yeah, I could do that. Whatever. Okay, so if you could have any superhero power, what would you pick?
If I could breathe underwater and be a mermaid, that would be awesome, but I don't think that's very practical.
No, I think that would be cool. I've thought about that too. Nobody ever picks that.
You can be anything. I mean, is superpowers practical? I mean, do what you want to do, girl.
Yeah.
Screw practical.
I would love to be able to multiply myself to do more things at once, but I'm so ADD. I feel like chaos would just ensue.
Oh, it might.
You should see when the Little Mermaid comes on at the house, the show that ensues with Jennifer.
Don't question what I do for my kids. I am a dedicated mother.
So Justin, do you ever feel like your testosterone is on empty being in a house with 5 women?
Yeah, I mean, I've had to do some things to make up for that. I bought a really big truck and two male dogs, and I have 3 little brothers. So
okay,
that kind of makes up for it.
Oh, dude, so you're probably still in shock then because you came from a house full of guys to a house full of girls.
Well, I actually have 2 sisters as well. So
okay.
I kind of have a little bit of both.
Well, the bad thing is that his sisters are light guys. They can do things like they understand how to change a tire. And the other day, I thought there was a cat under the hood of my car, so I had to call my dad to figure out how to pop the hood. So I was like, is this going to void the warranty if I pop this hood?
I'd like to come hang out and just watch you guys one day. I think that'd be fun.
They need a TV.
I'll just sit on the couch.
And just watch.
So, Justin, what's your superhero power?
I think I would have to say, as cliche as it is, I would want to fly.
No,
Here she goes. You shouldn't have said that.
No, you have to think of something more creative than that. Oh my God!
I should have warned him.
Used to dream of. I would have dreams that I could fly. I don't know why. It's just
the man wants to fly.
Isn't there anything else?
No,
he wants to fly.
He thought of the show. He's been waiting for somebody to ask him.
So he's been waiting for that question. He wants to fly. I mean, it would be fun to fly. What?
I'm just so sick of hearing it. I want to hear other things.
It would be fun just to step outside and just up in the air, just gone.
If you say so. Well, we have different opinions. That's okay.
Yeah.
America.
It's like the opposite. It's like the opposite of what Jennifer wants to do. She wants to be able to breathe underwater.
I like Jennifer's because it's actually original.
Well, if the next 20 people said breathe underwater, then you'd be like, ah.
Yeah, but I can't help but make fun of somebody when they say fly. I just can't.
I think Justin's still cool.
It's nothing personal against Justin. It's just I don't agree with his choice, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree.
Okay, whatever, that's fine.
All I can say is I'm glad this is not a political show.
I know. We try to stay away from that. It would get pretty hairy.
With serious subjects like superpowers.
Well, we try to keep it fun, and we try to ask questions, too, that people can't find on your website and other places like Facebook and stuff like that. So speaking of that stuff, though, if I want to stalk you, like, what's the best way to find you guys?
Rhythmandroses.com is our website. And then there's links to our YouTube and our Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all those other. Oh, and we also have Pinterest.
Oh, okay.
So we are exciting.
You are everywhere. So you've already multiplied yourself. You're all over the place.
Superpower.
Yes.
I didn't have superpowers till internet happened.
So if I want to catch you guys live sometime, do you have a schedule posted anywhere for that?
Yeah, it's on our Reverb Nation page, our Facebook page, and it's about to go up on our website too, so you'll be able to check it out there.
Now, do you have any Nashville dates coming up on there?
Not at the moment. We're probably not going to head back to Nashville until after the new year. And
yeah, we actually just took a trip to Nashville, 2 months ago?
And first week of October we were there, so.
Okay. So, well, next time you're back in Nashville, give me about a month's notice because I want to come see you both perform for sure.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
awesome.
That'd be
okay,
great.
good. And if when I buy a copy of the CD, can I get a physical copy, or are they all digital copies, or how does that work?
No, you can get a CD. You can buy it on iTunes. You can.
We even have USB bracelets that you can buy with our music on it.
Oh, they're high tech.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
totally
that
high-tech.
way you can add your own songs on there if you don't like ours. So.
Yeah. Whose idea was that with the bracelets?
I don't remember.
I'm going to say it was mine.
I really think it was me.
Uh-oh.
Agreeing to disagree again.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody quiet. There's about to be an argument.
Okay, let's just listen for a while.
This is good radio.
Okay, so
we at our shows, if you don't like our music, we have candles as well. So.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, candles! I love candles.
They've got everything. What do the candles smell like?
We have every scent.
Every scent.
We have things for like homeowners, like people who like cake, and then we have things for hippies like patchouli. You never know what people want.
I would love to walk into my house every day and have it smell like cake.
Yes.
It was actually really weird. The other day we were playing at it's a bar and restaurant. And before we even started the show, we had 3 people buy candles.
Not people. We had grown men in overalls.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, they were probably buying them for their wives, maybe.
I don't think so. They were asking each other's opinions and sniffing things.
Rednecks with a feminine side. Mm-hmm. You can't beat it.
It's great.
They did. They left with patchouli clove.
Now, the last song that I have is called I Can't. So what's this one about?
Not me.
Yeah, it's kind of a Texas country, I guess you could call, style. And, well, it's really about a bad relationship, I guess. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory once you start hearing it. It's one that actually me and my mom and Jennifer did some stuff on it as well. We wrote it years back, and like I say, it's kind of a Texas country. Almost has a little bit of that almost classic rock flair to it. So,
all right, so let's do it to it. I Can't. Rhythm and Roses on the Chris Top program.
I wish I didn't need someone and I could let you go. I'd go back to who I was before that cold snow. of emotion that's left me here alone. Left me here alone. It's not that I can't find somebody new, but they'd have to be willing to take care of this bruise that's wrapped around this heart that you left to bleed. Yeah, you left to bleed. 'Cause I can't wreck this car, can't drive too far, I still see you in my dreams. I can't drive too fast, I can't change the past, I can't go back to you and me. 'Cause if I could, I'd erase your memory. I wish I hadn't wasted those 2 years of my life. Then maybe I wouldn't be in this bar tonight, trying to drink away all you took from me. All you took from me. 'Cause I can't wreck this car, can't drive too far, I still see you in my dreams. I can't drive too fast, I can't change the past, I can't go back to you and me. 'Cause if I could erase your memory. Still see you in my dreams. I can't drive too fast, I can't change the past, I can't go back to you and me. 'Cause if I could, I'd erase your memory. No, this seat's not taken, yeah, I could use some company. You look like what I need to erase old memories.
Can buy a copy of I Can't on iTunes. Rhythm and Roses. Make sure you get out there and do that and support this duo. I don't see how they do it. They told me this stuff off air. Justin's got his own business. Jennifer teaches vocal lessons, homeschools. I mean, I don't see how they do it. And plus, they work on their music. They update their website. They do gigs.
They already have superpowers.
They do.
They already have
They do. Oh, my goodness. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I don't think I could spend any time with them. I think I would get tired just watching.
Me too. I'd be like, I need a coffee just watching.
I know. I just want to go take a nap right now after talking to them.
Me.
Yeah. Also, you can add a 2.5-acre yard and an RV I'm remodeling to it.
Oh, my God. I don't even know how you had time to do the radio show today. They're probably multitasking under the table or something right now.
Probably.
She's probably making dinner and he's probably washing the car or something like that, and I just can't see it.
Because superpowers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. So if you had 5 minutes to sit down and have a cup of coffee with anybody, who would it be?
I would choose Roy Rogers and Dale Evans or Lucille Ball. I can't decide.
Oh, wow.
So you just went totally classic all the way. So this stuff must have had a big influence on you growing up.
It did. I wanted to be Dale Evans and sing and act and ride horses, and apparently I'm not good with animals, so that didn't work out well. But yeah, I really loved them growing up.
See, it turned out pretty good for you, but when I was growing up, I used to watch the old Elvis movies, and it made me want to sing and act and perform, but it just didn't work out for me. I don't know what happened. But that's cool, though. That's really cool. And what about you, Justin?
Oh, I kind of have a similar one, actually. I grew up with John Wayne.
Okay.
I think I would love to get to
cool.
sit down and talk with John Wayne. And my dad, we probably owned 70 John Wayne movies growing up.
Holy cow. So you've seen them all then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
could probably give me like a part of a line, and I could probably tell you which movie it was from.
I think one of my favorites, I remembered watching it a lot as a kid. It came on TV all the time, but I saw True Grit quite a few times.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
they just remade that one not long ago, but it didn't do it justice. You can't can't remake a John Wayne movie and make it better, in my opinion.
No, he was just the man's man. When I think of classic actors like that, I always think of John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart and guys like that were just, I think, they broke the mold with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Even just the voice. You could just hear that guy talk, and he was just the man's man.
Yeah. So you should take on that persona when you're on stage. Get the cowboy hat and just...
John Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because he only talks about the parts in the movie where he spanks his wife or something. I'm not too interested.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he couldn't get away with that.
Hell no.
Well, we loved having both of you on the show. I mean, I have this feeling as soon as the show's over, they're just going to go crash or something. Maybe I don't know.
They'll just keep going.
Or they've got to teach vocal lessons and run a business and other stuff.
Everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got to make an ugly sweater.
Yeah. We have a long list.
We have a list.
Oh my God! Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. So anytime anything exciting happens, if you release any new music or an EP or singles or whatever, let us know and we'll talk about it. Or at least, or we'll have you back on the show. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Well, that would be a lot of fun, I think. Is it your turn this time?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you get the last one of the day.
Yeah, I got the first one and the last one.
I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm glad my voice held out today.
And you weren't like, ugh.
Yeah, because I've got a cold and I'm trying to get through it, but we did good.
We did.
Okay,
we did.
so
good job, Top.
Take us out and we'll be done.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much for listening to the Chris Top program. We do not, nor will we ever take you for granted. There are a million things you could be doing, but you chose to listen to us, and that's pretty cool, I guess. So until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2